Hello everybody, this is Devi Nyanashekar. I'm a certified NLP practitioner and a hypnotherapist. I work with a vision to inspire a million of people and to bring out the best version of everyone. Well, habit, a small 5-letter word, but it has a power to transform your life. Yes, true of course, because there goes a popular saying on a habit. We make habit and habits makes us. Because our life, our future is determined by the habit we carry. Our life is a product of our habits. How happy or unhappy is a result of our habits. How successful or unsuccessful is a result of our habits. The day-to-day routines that we do determines who we are. Hence, it is high time to identify our bad habits that burn us and to transform into good habits. But how to do that? Don't worry. In this video, I am going to explain a NLP technique, a basic NLP technique to transform your bad habit into a good habit. Let's go into the video.
In this video, we are going to see what is habit, what are the types of habits, what is habit cycle, what is the neuroscience behind the addictions, and NLP technique to transform your habits. Well, now let's see the definition of a habit. We are identified by our habits. What we do repeatedly becomes our habit. Thus, Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act but a habit. Now, let's see the types of a habit. Routine-based habit and pleasure-based habit. The routine-based habits are those which arise through our repetition. The brain hardwires whatever we repeatedly do. And the pleasure-based habits are those which are formed when good or enjoyable event triggers the brain's reward center. This leads to harmful routine. For example, overeating, smoking, drug or alcohol abuse, gambling, etc. And even the compulsive use of computers and social media. Well, now let's see what is a habit cycle. The three main constituents of habit are the cue, the behavior, and the reward. The cue is something that triggers an action or behavior. For example, the alarm clock's sound triggers us to snooze the alarm, and the behavior is snoozing the alarm. And the reward is, by snoozing the alarm, we get extra sleep, few minutes of extra sleep. Yes, this is the habit cycle. Now, let's see the neuroscience behind the addiction. Pleasure-based habits are much harder to break. The enjoyable behaviors prompt our brain to release a chemical called dopamine, which is a reward chemical. By doing something over and over, our brain strengthens the release of dopamine and hence the habit too. Moreover, when we are not doing these things, dopamine creates a craving to do it again. This is the reason why some people crave bad habits even though it no longer feels good. Thus, we become addicted to bad habits. Well, now let's see the NLP technique to transform habits. It is conscious awareness technique. Let us see the step-by-step procedure associated with this technique. Step 1. Identify the unproductive habit. Step 2. Become consciously aware of the habit. Try to understand the cue behind the habit. Figure out the positive intent and the reward associated with the habit. Identify the impact of the habit and how the habit has served or harmed you. Step 3. Develop strategies to counteract or to avoid the habit. Create a if-then action plan. What will you do next time if you are triggered. Well, now let's see the step 4. Visualize yourself in a tempting situation. Mentally practice the action plan of counteracting. Step 5. Replace the unhealthy routine with a new healthy one. Make sure the new routine meets the cue, positive intent, and the reward. Set a goal to master the new routine. Associate the habit with the reward. Whenever you are triggered of old habit, consciously replace the old habit with the new habit. Well, these are the steps you have to follow for the conscious awareness technique to transform your bad habit into a good habit. Thus, we can conclude that to change any behavior or habit, we need to have a strong cue and a strong reward system. Making oneself consciously aware of what they are doing and about the ill effects of the bad habits may lead to the replacement behavior.
Hope you got a better understanding of habits. What is habit? What are the types of habit? How NLP can be used to transform your habits? Thus, to conclude, we can say any habit or behavior can be changed provided you have a strong cue and a strong reward system. Thus, we can say that one of the main criteria for success is your daily routine. So, try to do some small changes or modification in your daily routine so that in long run you may find stunning result. Hence, use this NLP technique and burn all your bad habits before they burn you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, please do share and subscribe. Thank you and thanks for watching.